See. Got a notification from you. You know, you could have just said we're live. Jesus. Like, why are you muted? You could have just said, oh, alrighty, we're live.
You fucker!
Yeah, you fucker.
Because you're supposed to do the intro.
Could have done the intro after you said we're live.
You what?
Oh, Jesus.
That's like a whole minute of just silence and random sound bits.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck?
Yeah. HenDiddy sucks at this, but you know, we're switching things up today.
We've been
Welcome,
doing this for
welcome.
what, 3 years?
Yeah, going on. But you know, this is the first time that somebody else is actually introducing. So
I think it's
let's hop right into it. So as of today, I am your host, Mr. Killer Cope. Then we got our lovely HenDiddy.
Yo.
And as always,
2 years.
in all wormholes, we have the head of the Aegirist.
Ain't no party like a Diddy party.
Oh my god, why?
Jesus.
Jesus Christ. And of course, we got Cope on the face cam right over here. I'm trying to point. I'm like 2 years and I'm still not good at this pointing on the camera thing.
As I'm watching the stream, you're trying so hard to point.
Hey, it's alright. We have Saber right here. And Potomon.
Yeah, so obviously with us switching things up, you know it's not as organized as always because we just kind of randomly came up with it.
As
So-
we have a late stream.
Super late. Blame Taco.
Man just had to get a job.
So, for the wormhole today, we are going to be doing our top 5 favorite moments in anime or in manga. Kind of help HenDiddy out here.
I
give him a
can't
little
say
bit of-
one of my top 3 then.
We're gonna start at number 5.
Yeah, we're going to start on number 5. We're going to go round robin.
No repeat
So-
moments. So if someone else says your moment, gotta find a new one.
Yep, you're fucked.
I
So,
swear. Well, I know one of you can't say one of them. I don't think it's going to be in yours.
Are we gonna roll a d4 to see who goes first?
no, pretty much how we're going to do this is the last person to join goes first. And then the second
Oh.
last to join will go second. And the first one who ever joined in the wormhole, which was me, hi,
This is facts. I was eating
goes
dinner.
last. And then we'll go right back to Taco. So, for how this whole thing is working out, I only watch anime.
You read manhwa.
I mean, I do read manhwa. I'm not really including it because manhwa gets animated and it's pretty much the same other than additive and just like more flashy and shit like that.
Unless it's stuff from further in the manhwa than what's been animated.
No, wait. Yeah.
I started
true.
Webtoons.
That's mainly manhwa.
Yeah.
Oh, I started those.
But figured I would just say, hey, we can do manga, manhwa, and anime. You know, that widens HenDiddy's background a lot. And then a little bit for Taco. So Taco, starting off with you, what is your number 5?
Aaron's attack on Marley.
Wow,
Aaron's
that's number
attack
5.
on Marley.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I also want to put a disclaimer. Me and Cope are playing COD while doing this, so.
I totally was not paying attention. As you loaded us into a match. This is gonna be great. Literally, my Xbox is asleep right now. Are we playing fucking prop hunt? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, we are.
This isn't gonna go great. Actually, for this, I'm probably just gonna leave. You can have fun. So, Taco, for your moment, which distinct part in that moment uh really caught your eye? Was it when he erupted out of the stage?
Well, no, it was more of sending Rhina into pure shock and then blowing up the stage and killing everybody in his path.
Okay, understandable because I mean the attack it goes on for a little bit, so there's a lot that leads or follows the eruption through the stage, like him fighting the Warhammer and shit like that. So I didn't know if that was possibly part of it too.
Zeke versus
I
Levi again.
That too, yeah.
mean, that really wasn't Zeke versus Levi,
It
though.
was a staged fight.
Yeah, Zeke, faked his shit so that he could get captured.
Yeah.
Um, all right, well, over to Mr. HenDiddy. What is your number 5?
All right, my number 5 would have to be, and I put a lot of thought into this, so it made this very hard. But my number 5 comes from Psychopaths season 1, and it's kind of a fucked up moment. But it's when Makishima kills our main character's best friend with a straight face as his psychometer keeps dropping down to 0.
So like a cold-blooded face.
Yeah, like he has a straight face, and the way that it goes about is like they go by a scanner that scans your psychological state, and the higher the number, the more dangerous of a person you are, to whether determine if the issued gun by the police kills you or stuns you. So he starts out at a 97, which is still within standard limitations, and he's holding the main character, her best friend, by the hair with her throat exposed, and takes just a razor blade, and he just places it, and it drops to like 50 something. And as he's cutting her neck, it just keeps dropping and dropping and dropping until eventually hitting 0, and the Dominator completely ceases to function and will not let her fire a shot.
So the lower the number, the more dangerous.
The lower the number, the more safe you are.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
higher your number
I haven't
is,
watched it.
the higher your number is, like if you get above, I believe it's 150, that's when the Dominator turns from stun to lethal. But once you get below 50, it completely shuts down and does not let you fire a shot.
Okay.
So by the time he kills her best friend, his reading is at 0, and she can't do anything, as she just watches her best friend die. But just the stone cold face that he has and the way he goes about that scene is what makes that scene like very high up for me.
Okay. I have been tempted to watch and get into it,
It's very good.
but I kind of end up being like, okay, yeah, let's go start a new one. And I'm like, actually, you know
Oh, what's
what?
this
I
Fate
haven't.
series?
Yeah, I haven't continued on in this Fate series yet. And,
Oh, what's this One
here's me.
Piece that I only got to Alabasta in?
Yeah, I'm in Water, Water 7.
Oh, all I can say
Um,
is you're coming up to one of my moments.
yeah, I stopped. I think I'm like 5 episodes into Water 7, but then I like stopped and took a break or some
It's
shit.
goaded.
Dude, Water 7 is still, to this day, it is still a top 3 arc. The Water 7 and Annie's Lobby, both of them together, top 3 still.
It's
Agreed.
still, I'm kind of still iffy up in the air with One Piece. Like, yeah, I watched it just so that I would understand what people are talking about because I just feel left out. But it's just like it didn't really hook me like I'd say AOT or Bleach.
Well, you're still in the setup.
Oh yeah.
Everything through Wano is just all set up.
So like, AOT hooked me within the first episode.
Yeah. One Piece is that game where it's like, oh yeah, we have 25 years of setup. To lead up to
I'm just watching your screen like flash in your face, and you died.
Yeah, I died.
I just watched your face go red.
So I found the 2v2s that we used to play on Cold War. It's gunfight.
Okay. Well, we'll move in on to
Yours.
me. Yeah, so kind of an oddball, not one like One Piece or AOT to start it off. I'm gonna go with Plunderer. And the moment I'm talking about, yes, Plunderer. The one that you dropped after episode 1 or 2 or
Oh
something
my
like
god, they
that.
need to make a second season. I swear.
Yes,
I
they
made it to
do.
episode 3. It just wasn't catching me.
So the moment I'm talking about is when Licht releases his ace powers.
Oh, that's a good moment.
So if people want to know what I'm talking about, I don't advise skipping up to this episode, but you can even look it up on TikTok or Facebook, YouTube, whatever fucking streaming site that has videos on it. It's episode 10. Pretty much, he gets into a battle with an old officer of his, and he gets wounded to the point to where he hits his deepest, darkest moment, and it releases like his inner demon. And it like unlocks his ace power that he's been hiding for so long, because it's been over like 300 years since he has used his ace power, and it's all number based. So on his sword, it's a katana. It's the size of a human being, like the length of the sword. If you would to stand it up, it would be the height of a human.
Basically, think Muramasa from Final Fantasy. Sephiroth's sword.
Right. And on that sword, his number is 5,700. But then after he releases his ace power, it goes to 75,000, or no, 57,000.
Yeah, everyone was just like, what the fuck?
And he kind of had, I would say, like a Goku moment, where he powers up and unleashes his power. It just kind of, I enjoyed that moment. It actually, I seen that on TikTok, and it's honestly what made me go and watch Plunderer.
And because of you watching it is what made me be like, okay, yeah, I'll finally go watch this after it's been in my list for like 3 years.
Yeah. So I would say that's my top 5. When he unleashes his ace power, the battle itself was amazing because he lost control of his own will. All he had on his mind was just kill. Like anyone, he would just kill anyone. So how they brought him to stop was unique in a way too. So I enjoyed that.
All right.
I have
Well,
Sage's 5.
Ooh.
you able
Sage
to
action.
pass? You able to pass over the phone or something so that we can?
I have a
actually
headphone in,
pass
but I
over
have
the
it.
headphone?
The other one's blown out, or I would.
Okay.
Too many bangers.
Or you can just put your phone on speaker and he can talk
Sage, right?
so he can explain himself.
No, I don't listen to that song. It's overplayed. But Mr. Hen knows this. The Trader in Wano is his 5.
Oh!
Trade a review and Wano. Yeah,
Why? Why does
That's a
that
good-
make it into your top 5?
it's solid though.
I would like him
Dude.
to iterate on why that's in his 5.
Yeah, because that moment pissed me off more than anything.
Why is it in year 5? Because he said it took 3 arcs to get revealed. You get so close to the character, and then bang in your face. Here you go.
Oh, so he enjoyed the plot twist.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, the plot twist was golden.
Okay, I can understand that. I just hit prestige 3. I
He did.
can understand the plot twist point, but more than anything, that it pissed me off so much.
It proved to me that Oda could do a plot twist if he really wants to.
It's not the first time he's done one. He did one in
Not
Water
to
7.
that caliber. Not to
did
that
what-
caliber.
He did one in Water 7.
I mean, he did it, but like not like that.
Because he did what you call it? I'm fucking blanking. Robin.
Yeah, that's not really. I mean, kinda, but not. It's not on the same level as that.
I mean, it's still a plot twist.
I mean, it is, but not like that.
But either way, oh, I hate prestiging. It's iffy.
It's good. I liked it. It caught me off guard too.
Well, that definitely is a twist on a top 5 that is kind of like an oddball as well. Definitely through HenDiddy
Yeah, it's
curve there.
it's not a bad moment. I just don't see it as a top 5 like moment in anime.
I mean, it is all personal preference.
You're not wrong. Never said you were wrong. That's just a wild take.
Well,
Yeah, I fuck with it.
What's your number 4?
My 4?
Yeah.
My 4. I'm gonna go Dobby's Dance.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
I love Dobby's Dance.
It definitely, for people who are not in the know of who Dobby was and for some reason couldn't see all the clues.
Come and dance with me in hell, won't you?
Yeah. For the people that couldn't see the clues, it's just insane if you couldn't see it. Like, I just find that crazy. What are your thoughts?
it was definitely over the series. It definitely got more and more noticeable.
Especially like
I
his
mean-
fixation on Shoto.
As soon as they started talking about Shoto's brother and how he there came to the flames and shit like that. I was just like, okay, now I'm thinking flame user that had no resistance to the flame itself and that it would burn him. I was just like, okay, there's Dobby.
I think it
Don't
was the camp and the invasion of the camp is where I was like, that's got to be Shoto's brother.
I honestly couldn't tell you where I caught on to it. So how they were like weaning it in there, they kind of made it blatantly obvious over time, and then they finally just like came straight out and revealed it. And the way they did it was phenomenal, and the way that they made the like um the feud, it's honestly stronger than a feud, but the hatred between him, his brother, and his dad. So
Gotcha. His battle, his high end moment with Hawks and Endeavor at the end of season 4 was another like indicator. Like, yeah, this has got to be. You know the moment I'm talking about?
Oh, it's season 5. I know what you're
It's
talking
season
about.
5.
It's season 5 because season 4 is the overhaul arc.
Yeah, but it's the one where he sends out the high end at Endeavor and Hawks.
Yeah, that's when I realized Dobby was the best written villain in all of My Hero.
Yeah, he had that little altercation with Endeavor at the end of that battle.
Yeah.
I think I had
Well,
my
at
suspicions at the camp, and then that was like verified it.
at least him and Shoto have one thing in common:
Oh, you know about that?
daddy issues.
Oh, Soba.
No, I know that, but
Trauma. that one word is just trauma. Hope doesn't understand that yet, but it's trauma.
Man, I can't believe like
That one little
can't
word.
believe like Horikoshi did it like that.
Dude, it's trauma inducing. It's like the thing that Shoto wanted the entire time, and then you get it as a one-word response, and that's the last thing you hear from him.
Yeah.
That's it. It was like, you son of a bitch.
Did you see the special chapter that's only going to be in the volume?
Yeah, that makes me want to have to go buy the volume now.
Yeah.
Is it out yet?
That's no. Volume 40 just came out.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess moving into my number 4. This one's from Shield Hero. So Rising of the Shield Hero. It's season 1, and it's when Naofumi gets cleared of all charges, and the character that accused him of the word that rhymes with grape gets her official legal name changed from mine to bitch. And then she gets her adventurer name switched to whore.
okay.
And the king gets his name switched to trash. It's all the frustration and the bullshit that this character puts Naofumi and the viewer through in the first season just all culminates at the end when that trial happens and Naofumi gets pardoned and she gets that punishment, and the king gets his punishment for trying to basically ostracize Naofumi. It's just a beautiful moment of just all the hate coming out at once. Just like, finally, she gets what she deserves. So that's why I think it goes at number 4 for me.
Okay. Definitely another oddball. So we got 2 up in here. One from HenDiddy and another one from you.
Hey,
Definitely
when you
wanna
watch Shield Hero, you'll understand.
It's far down my list, but maybe I'll get there.
Just fair warning. The very first episode is 48 minutes.
It's almost an hour. And I was
Dude.
like, you know what? It couldn't hook me with that the first episode, and I was being 3 episodes in the long run.
Dude, that first episode will get you so pissed off.
I was like, I'm cool.
Like you will get so pissed off at the first episode, but trust me, it's worth it because it all leads up to what I just said.
I mean, that ain't gonna bother me. I just sat down and watched Fate, Heaven's Feel with my wife. I watched all 3 episodes, so
Yeah.
I'm pretty good there.
Fair warning, season 2 is a bit of a slump for the series. It's not that good, but then they pick it back up with season 3. Motherfucker with a knife.
Yeah, that was kind of my thing with AOT is the first 3 seasons were just like all gung ho, and then it's like slow at the start of season 4. I'm like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is going on?
Even season 2,
So,
the start of season 2 was very slow.
Actually, it really wasn't. I just got done rewatching it all.
Compared to 1 and 3, 2 is very
compared to 1 and
slow.
3. But like, I watched it all again. I feel bad for bashing season 2.
Oh, I still think, in my opinion, season 2 is one of the weaker arcs.
honestly, altogether, AOT, like,
Perfection.
all of
Minus the start of season 4.
That
minus
just
the start
confused
of
the hell
season
out of
4.
me. The start of season
Yeah.
4 just confused
Absolutely.
me.
I was just like, what the hell am I watching? Is this even the same?
All I know is that gobby bitch can die. I don't care.
She's
I don't care.
Marley and Aaron.
I don't care. Aaron did not kill Sasha. She did. I don't care.
No, Aaron just killed her 2 best friends.
I don't care.
Like
They started it.
Aaron
finished
killed
it.
so many people, and no, Aaron killed them before she killed Sasha.
Doesn't matter. They started it.
You're just on.
Aaron finished it.
He dropped a boulder on his head. Okay.
Multiples.
Deserved it.
Well, this kind of leads into my 4th favorite moment. It does not have to do with anything with season 4. This actually happened in season 3. I don't know why I was blanking on that for a second.
Oh, I think I know exactly what moment you're talking about.
My soldiers raise!
Barely doesn't make my list.
Yeah, so that moment there, that is what arc is that? Return to Shiganshina?
Yeah, it's for
Yeah.
Return to Shiganshi.
Yeah.
That's the Battle
Yeah.
of Shiganshina.
Sorry, I'm very iffy on arcs. If anyone is new and watching, you will know I don't pay attention to arcs whatsoever. Okay.
You're a bitch for having that
Hey.
at 4.
Hey, man, just make sure you're good in your Demon Slayer arcs, because each season is its own arc.
Wait. Why did Sage say that I'm a bitch for having that at 4?
Because that's easily a top 2 spot.
That's like my number
Absolutely.
6.
I mean, it is. It was just like the next one that came to my mind. It's not like I have this shit written down, okay?
No, this is like a
I'm
rush
coming up
job.
with this shit on the spot. Okay? Like, literally, I just pulled up the soundboard and was just like, okay, here we go.
What the fuck?
There's a lot of moments in AOT that I could use. Honestly, AOT could fill my top 5. I'm just trying to be nice to all the other stuff.
That's honestly like One Piece, like any series that like are in my top 16 could fill out the top 5 easily.
I mean, honestly, I'll go and name 5, and after I name 5, I would probably reorder it.
Yeah.
It's just whatever comes to my mind.
I'm just trying to do
Yeah.
as little like manga spoilers as possible.
I mean, I don't have that in my background.
My
You do.
number 1 moment is not easy because it probably won't be in the anime for like 2 years.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I have Sage's 4 if you're done with yours, Cope.
I was gonna.
Everyone knows that.
Yeah.
I mean, I would explain, but everybody knows that.
Everyone knows Sage's 2, but it's valid.
Oh.
I mean, peak for me during the Battle of Shiganshina was obviously that battle there where
Just
everyone gets fucking murked.
that speech
His
leading into
his
Levi coming out of nowhere.
yes, his speech fucking just blew that whole moment away. And then Levi versus the
Beast Titan.
Beast Titan.
And the best part of that too with Levi versus Beast Titan there is when Zeke tries to get the other Titans that he turned to attack Levi, and he's just like, "Did he use
Where'd
them
they
like they
go?
were trees?" I just thought like, "Oh my god, that is peak Levi badassery."
But yeah, I'm all done. So moving over to RaginSage number 4.
Goku goes Super Saiyan for the first time on Namek against Frieza.
That's a solid one.
Understandable.
That's a solid
It's
one.
goaded.
I don't think that one
It's
needs any
100% goated.
explanation.
That's goaded. That's
No,
like
honestly,
anime history all time top 10.
That is the moment that made power ups a trope in shonen.
absolutely. I mean, I brought up a power up moment. That was my number 5.
Yeah, and you even compared it to Goku.
Absolutely, yeah. 'Cause
Like,
that's where it originated, really.
oh my god.
Yeah, that does not need any explanation. Kind of, honestly, kind of shocked it would be at 4 a little bit, uh, since it is like a goated moment.
He's probably got like
I
Naruto at number 1.
I I would say
I know his
Naruto
number one.
and One Piece would be up in 1 and 2, kind of, you know, up in the air. You know, he already threw a curveball. Why not throw a thinker? Um, so
Teammate
we'll
is
just
fucking AFK.
we'll just move this on over to Taco
You're number 3.
number 3.
Burger
What do you got
King
for us?
foot lettuce.
I got to get that sound bit now. Thanks.
All right, Taco, number 3.
Mine's in the My Hero manga. It's not out yet.
Is it Soba?
No, it's
Okay.
not Soba. It's before that.
Is it going to be out at the beginning of season 8?
It should be out in season 8, yeah.
Well, yeah, season 8's going to be the final season. They already said that.
Yeah, it's 100% going to be there, and I can't wait to see it animated. I don't know if he'll forget.
I'm trying to think of what it could be.
Do you want me to tell you it?
DM me it, and I'll let you know if it's worthy
It's
enough.
huge. It's huge. For me, at least.
You can kind of like say the moment, but without explaining it.
Well, I
Nah.
think if it's the moment I'm thinking of, if he says the moment, it gives away the entire thing. If it's the one I'm thinking of.
You have it.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, it's top 3 for me all time. I don't care.
Would you
can't
be
say
able to explain why it is without giving details?
Let's just
I
say...
wanted to. I had the biggest payoff of a lifetime reading this series.
Something that makes you cry and the something that makes you go, holy fuck, that did not just happen.
I wanted to run through a fucking wall.
Literally, I think you were there for when we... I think you were actually
Yeah.
on the video for when we did that chapter.
I was.
And all of us
My
were just
excitement was
speechless.
unmatched. Yeah, my excitement was unmatched. I can't say it. I mean, you would have to go deafen for me to say it, to be
Yeah,
honest.
It was a speechless moment.
Here, take off your headset. When Bakugo returns.
There you go. Just chills.
You're good.
I
You're
gave
good.
him a hand motion.
You're good. Yeah.
Yeah, I was speechless. I don't even know how we finished that episode.
Damn, now I feel left out.
That moment's not even. I think that moment just recently came out in the volume format. I think it's in volume 40.
I think it might be.
Because volume 40 has Iron All Might on the cover.
That shit's dope. That fight was dope. Still should have died though.
So, yeah, he should have died.
Yeah, that's my theory. Club, you're gonna lose your shit. Anyway. I was ready to run through a fucking wall when I saw that.
Alright. My number 3, if you're finished, Taco.
You're good to go.
All right.
He's well done.
My number 3 comes from One Piece. It comes from Water 7. And this is a dub-only moment. So this is a moment that the dub makes it so much better. And it is Robin, after Luffy burns the world government flag, declaring war on the world government. Luffy says, "There's still one more thing I need you to say." And Robin just screams at the top of her lungs, "I want to live." I still get goosebumps to this day watching that scene.
Okay. Well, now I know what I have to look forward to.
Yeah. Like, that is one of the moments that makes Water 7 and Enies Lobby top tier. You go from the traumatic, at this point in the story, and for a while after, the saddest backstory in the entire story, to that powerful moment. Brutal.
Okay. Well, I will let you know how I feel about that whenever I get there.
My favorite moment of the entire thing is when they laugh at the Buster call.
The Buster call is going to affect us?
Well, we're gonna move on into my number 3. Uh, like I said, I'm coming up with this shit on the spot. So at the end, I might reorder this shit because I definitely would not actually put this above the Battle of Shiganshina. But this is towards, well, first things first, it is Black Clover.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Some
It
Black Clover
is.
love.
I would say at the very end, but it's right before the ending. It was actually right before what's his name comes into the picture. But they're battling. Damn, I can't remember his fucking name. It's whenever Asta and Yami, where Yami turns around and is just like,
they're fighting Dante.
I could use some backup. Yeah.
He tosses him the sword.
Yeah. So that moment there, what really kind of summed it up is how Yami finally like looked for Asta and was just like he recognized him, and Asta felt that after the battle, and that's what made him so upset whenever Yami was taken. I was like, he trusted me, I fought beside him, but that whole battle itself was amazing.
It's the moment where Yami finally looked at Asta as like, you are a true member of the Black Bulls. You are a true wizard that can fight by my side.
Yeah, like you are up on my scale now. Like, fight with me. Instead of like all the previous battles were like, I got this, kid. You know, now it's like I could use your backup.
Don't fight for me, fight with me.
Yeah. So, and then during that battle where he makes the deal with the devil.
Yeah, that's. Then you have Noct coming in right after.
Yeah,
Knocked
Noct.
goat.
Actually, that would have been another
Noct
moment
is
too,
goat.
where Asta fights his demon.
Fucking, we get to hear
Also,
Bryce Papenbrook in Black Clover.
that made me happy.
Yeah.
So much better moment than hearing Bryce in Cyberpunk Edge Runners, where he's there for like 2 minutes.
Oh, fuck. Hearing Bryce Papenbrook go, what the fuck, in Cyberpunk was really funny, though. I can't lie.
It was the best 2 minutes of Bryce's career.
Well, does Hervey Sage have his?
Yeah, I have his 3. You won't understand this, but me and Hen will.
Uh-oh.
It's a single 4-lettered word. Hen, do you have a guess? It's a 4-letter word.
4-letter word?
It's one word.
Does it deal with One Piece?
No.
Naruto.
Nope.
What?
As soon as I say it, he's gonna lose his shit. As soon as I say it.
What's the anime?
It gives away too much.
Yeah, just text me it. Oh, okay, yeah. I wouldn't know that, but okay.
Yeah, I know. All right, let me know if you give up.
I gotta give up. Like I'm blanking. There's so many 4-letter words.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Bang.
I can just see the look on his face.
Fucking Cowboy Bebop.
Bang. Bang.
Very
As soon as
very
he-
last
as soon
word
as
in the
he
entire
said-
series.
As soon as he said bang, I was like, my heart just. I'm like,
Say
my
no more.
heart.
Say no more at that
Oh.
point.
Poor Spike. Just bang.
We still don't know what bang means.
Clearly, we saw a bang man.
We don't
Like,
know
still
what
more.
bang means.
Clearly, bang means Spike's not living it.
There's so many better moments in Cowboy Bebop, though. You have the entire fight with Vicious.
I mean, yeah, but like,
The
Bang.
cliffhanging ending, like literally, Cope. The end credits are playing as the camera's panning on the Spike. And I've just jumped off the fucking boat on the game, so I'm dead. The end credits are playing as the camera's panning on Spike laying there, and then he says bang, the screen goes white, and that's the end of the series. What does it mean?
So it's just a major cliffhanger.
Yeah, and there's nothing. Like, apparently that's the end of the manga too. But it's hard to know because the manga is so old and sought after that it's only like 10 volumes or something. But the entire series is going for like 600 plus on eBay because they only did one English release.
I will say, it's a great watch. Highly recommend.
Oh, it's a great watch. There's very good moments in Cowboy.
It's fantastic. Plus, one of the best anime openings of all time.
And oh yeah, I mean there's no lyrics. It's just jazz.
Don't matter. It's tanked.
And it's awesome. But when it comes to like 90s anime, it has some of the best animation for a 90s anime.
Also,
You're saying?
You kind of just
You muted
Cut out.
yourself like in the middle of your sentence.
I'm saying agreed.
So on to your
Well.
number 2?
2.
Yeah.
Yep.
Number 2.
My number 2,
Yeah.
On Your Feet, Dad.
Why am I blanking on that?
The Aaron's plot twist, the Grisha.
Oh my god, of course there's an AOT moment.
Yeah, the last 2 are going to be, but
Oh, that's in the Reese family chamber.
yeah, how do you blame me?
It's whenever
For that-
he's going back through
Yeah.
history with
If-
Z.
Yeah.
If I'm being completely honest with you, that whole thing just made me feel like, eh.
I won't lie. My jaw dropped.
I was expecting it.
I was not. I
I
was
was like,
this
okay,
is nuts.
some bullshit with time travel is gonna happen with the way this flashback is going, because you get a flashback right before that.
Well, Aaron's also seeing all the memories of everybody, so it's not really
Yeah.
like time travel.
But it was just like, okay, there's gonna be some bullshit with time travel, like memory manipulation or like history manipulation. So it's like, okay, I can see some shit like that going on, and I was like, it did take me a little bit by surprise. I was like, oh, okay, that just happened, but I don't know.
Yeah, I will never forget watching that and just going, "On your feet, Dad." I went, "What?"
I think the best part of that was the ending of it, where like Grisha goes, "Zeke, are you there?"
Yeah, and he was just preaching to Aaron. He's like, "Aaron, did I do what you said? Did I do it right?"
Yeah, and then he's just like
Yeah,
saying,
the whole
"Zeke,
moment.
don't listen to what he says."
Yeah, the whole moment. It is top tier. Top tier.
But yeah, I can understand it being in the top. Wow, we haven't had a single repeat moment though. Like we've all chosen
Nope.
different moments.
Well,
That's a
I
good
just
thing.
hope your next one doesn't.
Is it mine?
Well,
No,
my
no.
number 2 is from Bleach.
I'm scared because mine is from Bleach.
Muget's coldest moment in all of anime. Just Muget.
Okay.
Like when he
I think I'm
when
clear.
he does the Mugetsu, which for some reason in English we add the su at the end when it's just Muget. But oh my god. And then the whole fight as a whole, grabbing Aizen's sword like Aizen did in the very first arc, breaking out of a full incantation black coffin with just his hand, into turning into Muget and just annihilating Aizen. It was just
Well, that's not my moment. Thank God.
it was just Chef's kiss, and to this day I still believe it's the coldest moment in all of anime, because the sound design makes all of it too. Like from there being the OST playing, and it's just like intense battle OST, and then all of a sudden, as soon as he brings down his arm, everything just goes silent.
I mean,
think that's all
I could understand why. It definitely wouldn't be in my top moments.
Oh, I don't know
Oh.
how. Like that moment is just peak Bleach. Now there are moments in Thousand Year Blood War that some people would probably say are better.
Well, let's move on to mine because it is in Thousand Year Blood War.
Oh boy!
And I'm just gonna do this.
挽回加点胸骨絡まつ真珠
That it was hard for me. I was trying not to do too many repeats in my top 5. If I said fuck that logic, that would also be in my top 5.
So his Bankai was definitely one of my favorites. Especially since the suspense of waiting to finally see what his Bankai is.
Another good one from Thousand Year Blood War, though, and it's involving a Bankai again. Hapafu... I can't even fucking say it. Shinji's Bankai.
Oh, yeah.
That fucking...
I won't be able to pronounce it.
And there's one other one. It's Senjumaru's.
Yeah.
Which is an anime-only moment.
Taka, do you have a favorite Bankai? I know you've watched Thousand Year. So
Uh, see, my favorite character in Bleach now keeps getting switched. I'm between two, thanks to Thousand Year Blood War. One of my favorites has a Bankai. You don't know if he has one or just chooses not to use one.
okay, I know who your one favorite is. I don't know if Hen recalls.
Not at the moment.
Okay, Hitsugaya,
Okay.
and it's
The
slowly
next.
becoming Aizen.
Aizen has one. He has one.
Yeah, but he doesn't. He says, here's a Shikai instead."
He has no need for it because his Shikai is so strong, and because of fusing with the Hokyoku, he's even stronger. So he has no need for a Bankai. So
I'm still waiting to see it. I want to see it.
Unless it gets
once.
brought up in a Can't For Your Own World, or it ends up coming up in the Hell arc. Because I haven't read all of Can't For Your Own World, so I'm not 100% on that.
Auto 99.
Oh my god!
I can't wait to see that animated.
One thing I do want to get cleared up to all the JJK fans out there that say Ichibe Hyosubi stole Sukuna's domain expansion. Get your shit straight. That Bankai came out in 2015. JJK did not start till 2018. Sukuna's domain expansion was based off of Osho's Bankai.
Yeah.
Get your shit straight. I will not tolerate the Osho slander.
Damn, I didn't even think about using JJK, but
I will take
my
all the
next one.
JJK slander, because that ending mid as fuck.
Well, I said the Osho slander. Osho is Ichibe. Well, yeah, there are some insane moments, and I was thinking of one from the manga, but I was like, nah, I'm already doing one massive spoiler manga moment, so even though everyone knows this other one.
Yeah, mine's gonna be a huge curveball. It is high, but I wouldn't necessarily place it at my number one. But I kind of have a hard feeling for it. But we'll definitely get Sage's number 2 first, and then we'll move on to our number one moments. So Taco, you got Sage's number 2?
Yeah, his number 2 is when Naruto spawns in to fight Pain.
That's a goated moment.
It's top tier. I completely agree. And then he stalks the shit out of one of the Pain bots.
Almighty push.
Yeah, when Sakura screams Naruto and Naruto spawns in, that shit is goated. Goated.
I could understand. Does he have any reasoning to it? Or just because it's goated?
Knowing
Like,
him,
why
it's
did
probably
he?
'cause it's goated.
Why did he pick that moment over the other moments in Naruto?
It's mainly because of the impact of the moment. The village is destroyed. Naruto shows up, saves the day, gets the credibility he finally deserves for the village.
Okay.
I just messaged Tony to see if he'll send me his top 5 anime moments.
Well, while we wait for that, let's go ahead and hop into everyone's number one.
Now
we already know the head of the Jaegerist is going to be AOT.
It is AOT.
I'm wearing the wrong hat. Hold on.
You're right. They lost 8-3 today.
Okay. I'm wearing the wrong hoodie.
Ew!
At Ohio State.
Yeah.
Have fun losing to Michigan for the rest of your life. You hired Matt Patricia. Anyway.
Oh no.
Honestly, I didn't even pay attention to them at all.
You're not missing much. They still can't beat Michigan.
Michigan.
See, the problem with AOT is there's so many things, but like there's so many. I could pick Aaron finding out Rhina and Bearholt are traitors, and then he's yelling "you traitor" as he beats the hell out of Rhina.
The way that's
I could pick
just
that.
the way that's just in the background.
Exactly.
The way that Reiner and Bertolt say it in the
Yeah.
background when the focus isn't even on them just kills me to this
Yeah.
day. Like, oh
When I
my God.
rewatched it, and I was like, "Wait a minute!" It's like it's just in the background. Like, no one's paying attention to him.
Yeah,
I was
the
like, "Oh my
camera's not
god!"
even, they're like off to the side. They're not even the center focus of the
Yeah.
camera.
I mean, there's
But-
also this one.
Also goated.
Levi,
Yep,
Levi
also goated.
versus Kenny.
Also goaded. But if I have to
the-
pick one, and it pains me, it doesn't deal with my favorite character, which is nuts.
Wow, shocker. Because there's one
It-
where Aaron first becomes a Titan too.
That's a good one, but it's good.
And
But-
when he does, and the battle for Trost.
I mean, it technically deals with Aaron, but not entirely. But the decision to either bring back Erwin or Armin, that entirety of the episode,
Oh
is
my
by far
God. How that has
my-
nothing to do with the battle of Trost. That's Shinganshi now.
I know, I never said it had to deal with Trost.
I said about Trost, and you said it kind of has to deal with that.
I said it kind of has to do with Aaron, because it does.
The way they played that out too, like the start of season 3, part 1, like foreshadowing it, or season 3, part
Yeah.
2.
Yeah, like how
That
See,
that was
I-
after this.
yeah, it's after all of it. But no, that's season 2, believe it or not.
Yeah, that's season
That's season 2. That's after My Soldier's Rage and Levi kills the Beast Titan, and then Bearholt. It's well before Bearholt dies and Armin takes over.
Sorry,
the
I was
Colossal.
mixing up
Yeah.
episodes
But
because
Yeah.
that was right whenever he got his arm taken off.
yeah,
Yeah, that was in season 2, and then
yeah.
yeah, and then season 3, part 1, you had the whole like getting to Shiganshina and starting the battle, and then
But
the actual main part of the battle takes place in part 2, and they cliffhanger Mikasa going up, or Erwin is, or not Erwin, Aaron is in Levi's face,
yep.
and you just see a burnt corpse. And I remember, because I was watching Weekly at that point, I remember thinking,
You're talking
like,
about the alternate
who the
ending
fuck
thing?
is the burnt corpse?
You're talking about the alternate ending?
No, like at the very start of this part 3 where they cliffhanger that decision.
Yeah.
Where they foreshadow it, and it's like, who the fuck is the corpse? Then you go through the entire battle, and then you finally get to that moment at the end of the season.
Yeah. Go to episode 49 and watch the end credits.
Oh, I watched it.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, because they tease it there too.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But
that part.
I just remember thinking, and this is what made me start collecting the manga of AOT, was that moment. I was like, who the fuck is this burnt corpse?
Yeah. See, that moment.
There's so many good moments in AOT. I'm surprised you were able to just pick a top one.
Yeah,
That's also.
that's nutty that you're able to do that.
It was hard.
Shit. You know what? My favorite moment from AOT is
Valid.
I'm just gonna have this
Yeah.
weird fucking face on the internet forever now.
Valid. See, I also have an honorable mention one from AOT too.
Where is my sim
It's-
record? There it is.
It's also heart wrenching for Levi.
well, we'll get to an extra like an honorable mention after we get all of our top ones. Something that you might have thought about during this episode or wormhole.
Yeah,
And you're just like, oh shit,
definitely
it wouldn't
was.
fit in.
No, it was close.
All right, my number one. Spoiler warning. It is from chapter 1138 of One Piece.
That's what I think it is.
It is the double page spread at the end of the chapter with the deciphering of the Harley text. and the depiction of the world events.
Fair enough.
That the amount of detail in that panel alone, the amount of lore in one single panel. Me and Tony were speechless in the chapter review. I'll DM you the panel, Cope, so you can actually see the panel.
You can send me it too. I'll probably forget about it.
All right.
Dude, my number one is gonna kind of throw you guys off. It couldn't be at my number one. I just thought of it, but I'm just waiting for your DM.
There it is. So that panel.
That's crazy.
Yeah, there's so much going on in that panel. It's
That's nuts.
Hurts my head.
it's
One Piece could do that to you.
To be continued. That's all.
Yeah,
yeah, that's
hard
how
way.
that's how the chapter ended, and then 1139 had nothing to do with that panel.
Yep. That's the most One Piece thing I've ever heard in my life.
So hopefully 1140 does. We'll know tomorrow.
1138. World panel. World view of everything. 1139. Here's Foxy.
No, it wasn't Foxy. I can't even. What the fuck was in 1139?
No, but like that's just a turn that One Piece does. It's like here's this crazy thing. Now here's Foxy doing something random slow beam.
Oh, I think I remember. 1139 went back to the main banquet with the Giants talking to Usopp and them getting Loki's key. There's another moment from that chapter that involves a certain relative of Shanks that is also insane. All I can say is, Taco, you know the theory about Blackbeard possibly having the Cerberus fruit? Taco?
Wait, what's that?
You know the theory about Blackbeard having the Cerberus fruit?
No, I knew he only had the two.
Yeah, well, no. The theory is that the reason why he can have multiple devil fruits is because he has the Cerberus fruit, so it gives him multiple souls. Well, that theory's out of the water now.
So wouldn't that just cap him out of 3 anyway if it was true? Because Cerberus technically have 3 heads.
Yeah, but then you have his own soul.
I guess fair.
But that theory's out the window now. This certain person that may or may not be related to Shanks, his sword has the Cerberus fruit.
That makes sense. I know what you're talking about. Never mind.
Yeah. Like that.
I shouldn't know
moment,
that, but I know that.
That moment where we find that out is in the same chapter as the Harley text. That panel I sent y'all.
Wild. That's wild.
1138 was a crazy chapter.
Then 1139. Here's Foxy to slow beam.
1139. Here's Usopp talking to Oimon and Kashi. Which, you're about to meet Oimon and Kashi, Cope. They're in Water 7 in Ennie's lobby.
They're back?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
So's Dory and Bragi. And Hyrudin.
Dory and Bragi. Those are those 2 giants.
Yeah, from
right?
Little Garden.
Yeah.
They're back in the story. Oimon and Kashi are back in the story. Hyrudin and his crew is back in the story. Jarl, one of the Lord Mountainbeard. Do you remember that from Big Mom's flashback, Taco? Jarl and Yaru?
Yeah.
Mountainbeard and Fallbeard. Mountainbeard's back in the story.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's like, oh no, I just thought of another moment.
Sage said if he ever sees Foxy again, he's dropping One Piece right where he's at. He doesn't care.
Oh no!
That's invalid.
I just thought of another moment that deals with Robin and it makes you cry.
If I hit
Oh no! It's another good one.
well, you can have it as a fake honorable mention.
Yeah, but I'm not saying it. Like, I will not say this
Don't
moment.
say it.
It's up there, but I'm not going to say what the moment is because, oh my god, the emotional payoff of just finding it out in Egghead is insane, which I don't think that part's dubbed yet.
I don't think it is either. So
Did, Vegapunk talk to Robin yet? Like, the main body?
I'm not sure. I didn't get that far yet.
Okay, yeah. Unless Vegapunk talks to Robin, then you won't know why this moment is as big as it is.
Okay.
So, Cope's camera disappeared as we're up to his number 1 now.
Tis true. Well, I do have Sage as number 1, but I feel like we gotta wait for Mr. Cope to come
Yeah,
back.
I feel like we need Cope's number 1. Ugh. Ugh. So you're not getting on COD at all tonight then?
Correct the mood now.
Damn, that sucks.
Yeah.
So you're not getting on anything?
Correct. Yeah, I won't be on anything tonight. I mean, I might be, but I highly doubt it.
You at
Worst comes to worst, I'll just be chilling like Discord.
you at your girl's place?
Correct the mood now.
Ah, I thought you could use her Xbox.
I mean, I can, but like still.
It's Saturday. It's bros night.
Sorry about that.
Oh, all good.
You're
all
good.
Wifey came down, was talking to me about the baby and stuff. So,
Yeah, family comes first, dude.
so is it on to my turn?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, this is going to be a major oddball. Now, and you probably felt the same way. This definitely hit me in my feels, pulled at the heartstrings. You want to take a wild guess on what it might be,
Pulling
or at
the
least
heart-
what anime it's from.
I don't know what anime it could be from.
All right. I'm gonna just say a last name, and you'll get it.
Okay.
Hughes.
Oh.
So,
Oh.
Mace Hughes' funeral.
It's a terrible day for rain.
Terrible day for rain.
Oh, that's such a goated moment.
So, I kind of felt that on a personal level. I definitely have gone through a lot more funerals after I've watched it.
Didn't you watch that around the time of our grandfather's funeral?
Grandmothers.
I thought you watched... No, you watched that after we started the podcast.
Yeah.
Oh,
It would have been around our grandfathers.
yeah. Right around then.
Yeah. So going through that scene for the first time with with his daughter,
Oh my
while
lord.
having your own happening almost concurrently. It's just I can't
Dude, just
imagine what that's
listening,
like.
just listening to what he said,
He's got so
like,
much work to do.
what's Daddy doing?
I
What's
literally just
this?
said the same thing to Sage. I'm like that is so fucked, but it's so goaded.
I know.
Dude, like that hit me on a whole nother level. And whenever I watch movies or any sad moments, and I actually get into the show and, kind of feel a connection and like I don't cry. Like a lot of people, they would cry. I mean, even, the men that say, "Oh, I'm a Broly man, I don't cry." I cried.
Yeah,
Like
that's one of the moments where it's like that's where men cry.
now, like if I was to go and watch it again and already living through that moment of watching it and living through that moment personally, um, now I would see it at a different aspect of things, and I feel like Sage will get this as well. Uh, Probably not as much, since uh, his child is not here yet. But with
Yeah.
me having a daughter of my own, I don't ever want that to happen. I don't ever want to, have to leave her and her wonder, like what's going on.
Especially because
Especially at that age.
his Hughes kid was only what 5 or 6.
I think so.
I can't
Anywhere
imagine
between like
like
4 or 5 or 6, yeah.
I can't imagine the amount of like the stress and like
He gave his world to his
oh
daughter.
my god, every scene he was in, he was talking about either his daughter or his wife. And
So
the worst part about that scene that makes it hurt even more is I was one of the people who thought this, and a lot of the fandom thought this as well. Like he got annoying with it,
hmm
and then
dude, it's like what's his
that
face from fucking
happens.
Black Clover with his sister.
Oh my god, Ghosh! It's
Ghost.
nowhere near as
Ghost.
bad as Ghosh. Ghosh is 10 times worse.
He's 10 times worse, but like at the very beginning, I'd say
Mm-hmm.
first few episodes of meeting Ghost.
I feel like if Ghosh were ever to die and we had to see his sister at the funeral for it, I feel like it might be like a similar thing though.
Probably, yeah.
But
But yeah, that's definitely a curveball on things because we're all talking about like you know up and up moments, and I'm just like here, bam, sad.
Mine was pretty sad.
I had one that was sad too with I Want to Live,
Oh yeah,
which I can't wait for Taco and Sage to get to Kuma's backstory whenever that gets animated.
animated.
Oh, it's worse. Like Taco, what would you say is the saddest backstory in One Piece?
Right now, if I've seen laws,
Laws? Yeah, increase the sadness by like 10,000%, and you come close to Kuma's.
well, I think about how long was Kuma's backstory.
Long.
The impact of laws in such a short time holds the testament.
Well, I say long in the manga version because I would say Laws and Kuma's were actually very similar in length in the manga.
I guess look at it because you also get Korra. You get Corazon out of it.
You get Corazon out of it, but take this into account. Law's backstory goes from 13 to what 20, I think.
No, I don't think it's that long.
Oh, it's pretty long. It goes all the way up until he leaves the Doflamingo family.
He still was young. It wasn't that old.
Kuma's goes from Law was still 13 when his backstory concluded, so that was within a span of a year.
Yeah, say Law's
Kuma's
being a teenager the entire time is crazy.
Kuma's goes from, I think he was like 4 or 5, all the way up to 2 years before current story. So like at the start of the story, when Luffy's 17.
Yeah.
But they don't cover every single detail. They cover the main hitting points. But it still encapsulates like 40 years of his life. So there's a lot more stuff in it. And Kuma had a way more traumatic childhood than Law.
Understandable. I'll get there when I get there.
Oh, it's not in the anime yet, so...
As I said, I'll get there when I get there.
And
Well,
COD servers are being an asshole.
I do have stages number 1.
Hit us.
Again, saddening.
I can go.
I'm glad
right
some of the moments are sad. Jiraiya's death.
God fucking damn it.
He said it hit him like a truck. It was the first time he ever cried into an anime. Understandable.
What about
First time he cried to a TV show.
Ask him about I'm blanking now.
With Itachi, I said the same thing.
Bunga crack? No, Going Mary.
Oh, and asked about Going Mary. He shook his head no. He said it's a fucking boat.
Hey man, I cried over that boat, man.
Yeah, but
Like,
I understand Raya's.
Shakespeare is good and all, but did Shakespeare ever make you cry over a fucking boat?
I love that meme. I love that meme. But yeah, Jiraiya, I completely understand.
It's understandable for sure.
Jiraiya's goated.
I'm trying this Cowabunga cracked on zombies now.
But I do have an honorable.
Yeah, go ahead with your honorable.
Again,
Well, I'll do like one honorable.
kind of sad. Ish. When Levi's comrades get turned into Titans and he's forced to kill them while chasing Zeke.
That moment
And then-
Oh, that's
he's
in
fighting
season
them and he can just
4.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and then Zeke and Levi looks at him, he's like, you think I won't kill my own comrades to get to you?
Yeah, but he just has that look of despair on his face.
Yep.
Well, just
I felt
imagine
so.
how many times he, watched his comrade die. Like,
And then he was forced to kill them.
he's
yeah, I
already
felt
thought,
so
how many
bad.
times have I led my comrades to their death? Well, now their death is at my hand.
Yep. Poor fucking guy.
Damn, that's a good moment though.
All
I
right,
could have said
well,
Hannes too. Oh no, not Hannes.
Alright,
Yeah.
if I had to pick my honorable mention moment, and this is going to be from another wonky one, pulling out of left field that you guys probably never seen before because of what this anime is. It's from High School DD.
ew.
Of course it is.
Juggernaut Drive. The first time Issei goes in the Juggernaut Drive. If you haven't seen it, I recommend looking up a clip of it. So the one girl that they saved by turning into a zombie, or not a zombie, a fucking demon. She gets kidnapped and she gets SA'd basically. And Issei thinks she died. And this is someone that Issei personally saved himself. So he's sitting there thinking she died, and he just goes into a full rage mode, and goes into, it's the final form of the sacred gear holders for the Dragon Emperors, and it goes into Juggernaut Drive and just raises hell because he has no control of his bodily functions at this point. And it's just... People say High School DD doesn't have a plot because of all the titty action. It has a plot. And this was a major part of that plot in that season. I believe it's from season 3. Because basically the original Demon Kings, like the original Lucifer family and all that, the Beelzebub family, are trying to take the demon realm back. But because of the big war that happened, their families basically all completely died out. So other families took over the names, but now they want revenge, and that's basically like the plot, is this whole giant war. But yeah, that moment though, Juggernaut Drive. Insane moment. So that's my honorable mention.
You know, I just thought of like 2. Fuck. Which
Oh,
one do I want to mention?
I have other ones, especially like from Fire Force. The Soul Eater manga, because they didn't animate this, which I don't know why they didn't. It's insane.
Well, I think I'll save the one with Solo for when we do our Solo review.
Yeah.
Sako, you probably already know which moment I would be talking about.
The question is it from season 1 or season 2?
2.
Oh. There's
But,
a lot of good
we're
moments
gonna-
in season 2. It's got to be. I know exactly what one it is.
We're gonna pass on that. We're gonna save that for the review. So this show has been mentioned multiple times during this episode of Wormhole. It is Fate. I just recently watched Heaven's Feel, and this is going to be part of it. This will be a spoiler for you.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Spoiler for a movie I probably won't watch for a long time.
I mean, I do recommend watching it.
Oh,
but
I want to finish and get caught up to the Fate series. It's just there's so much other shit on my plate at the moment.
I mean, it's the next on your plate.
It is the next thing. I know.
But so it deals with Saber and the entity that they are fighting takes over the servants. So they capture and take over the mind of the servant. And it like demonizes each servant. So her noble phantasm, she used it with the this certain entity's power. So hard to fucking explain. Yes.
Phantasm's so good.
Absolutely.
Not as good
But
as Stoflos.
Yeah, but it's 10 times better.
You haven't
I wish
seen
I
the
could,
Stoflos yet.
I wish I could show it. I mean, I can send a GIF into the Chamber of Secrets, or at least the general chat. But just pull this up real quick. I'm doing it all on my phone.
Yeah, Stoflos from Fate Apotheca, which isn't until like the end of the chronological order. But I've seen clips of Stoflos. It's nutty. A moment when it's round 8 and I have 18,000 points.
Alright, they will be sending shortly. There's one, the other one is just loading. Very, very slowly. Probably because I'm not connected to my Wi-Fi.
That will do it. As that's loading, Taco, does Sage have a honorable mention moment?
Yeah, I have it. Well, he has two. I'll just say them quickly. First one is Usopp burning the world government flag in Eni's lobby,
Yeah.
which is by far his best moment. Which I agree.
Wait, that wasn't Usopp though. That was Sogeking.
Nope, it's Usopp. And then the original bell test.
Okay, bell test is a good one.
Okay, they sent. I would say, hey, why don't you go ahead and pull up the Chamber's Secrets chat, but, yeah. Luffy's there.
Yeah, I know this. I know this Phantasm. It's used in so many edits.
Yeah.
It's her Berserker one. That's why she gets that whole face shield and everything, and it's all black and red. It's her Berserker Phantasm.
It's not actually called the Berserker Phantasm.
See, that's weird because, like, in the light novel, it's stated that she's in a Berserker state. So that's
No, when you look at Berserker,
oh,
and then
I
whenever
know
you
that
look
the
at her,
class of
it's
Berserker is
completely
completely different, but they classify it as like this is a Berserker state Phantasm.
well, that's because she's like AWOL. But she's being controlled by another entity. So, when you watch it, you'll understand. Pretty much, there is another Grail. So there's two Grails. The one they're fighting for is actually embedded in one of the girls. And it is, you know, fighting its way to take over the girl's body. And then after doing so, it takes over servants, like it attacks servants. But yet, they're all fighting for the Holy Grail. So, except it's not so holy.
Nope, you find that out in Unlimited Blade Works. Technically at the end is 0, but they focus on it more in Unlimited Blade Works.
Yeah. Well, that's all of our honorable mentions.
Yeah.
I can thought of another one.
Oh God.
Me and Sage were just talking about them. They're both One Piece.
Oh, I gotta hear these.
Good zombie.
Oh my God. And
then
the
when
Cerberus dog.
no, when he puts the zombie back in the ground.
I forget he says good zombie there.
Good zombie. And then when he's talking about the Cerberus and he punches somebody and he yells, "Now sit."
Fucking Cerberus is funny.
All of Thriller Bark is top tier in comedy, minus Gecko Moria's laugh. That shit is atrocious. Also, when Sanji lights himself on fire because the guy stole his dream of the clear fruit. Also, top tier moment.
The best Sanji on fire moment is from Skypiea.
Yeah, I don't know.
Thanks for the light.
That's a good one. but doesn't beat Sanji's streak getting stolen, and he's really mad about it.
Which reminds me, you should have watched that. You watched Skypiea then already, right, Cope?
I should have, yeah.
Yeah, that would have been after Alabasta's Skypiea.
Mhm.
How'd you feel about Skypiea? Because a lot of people skip it, and they're just now realizing, like, oh shit, I shouldn't have skipped that.
I don't know how to put it into words. I mean, I don't want to say like it was kind of mid. More or less, it was just kind of all right, I guess. It didn't really pique my interest any more than Alabasta and the rest of what I watched.
Yeah, it's a lore heavy arc, and people don't realize it's lore heavy until it's too late. Is that pretty much everything then? As they're probably hearing me
nothing.
tap my E key as I'm killing an abomination with a mangler. Only downfall of mechanical keyboards. But I love the sound. So, no one else has any other moments that they want to mention.
I mean, does it count if it's abridged?
I look at SAO and Hellsing as like those are just the
It's
entire
DBZ.
series. DBZ is another one, yeah. It's Team 4-star, same as Hellsing.
Is that me stronger than me? Oh, fucking kill me!
What is this? A Super Saiyan bargain sale?
That's what Piccolo merged with Kami. The fuck's a Kami?
The moment that I choose for abridges that is like one of my favorites. It would be from SAO abridged, and it's when Kirito takes out that one chick. I can't remember her fucking name for some reason. But it's the moment where it's like, see, there's no need to wonder where your god is, because he's right here, and he's fresh out of mercy. That moment is top tier, and then you can't pick one moment from Hellsing abridged. Hellsing, what are y'all's thoughts on Hellsing abridged?
I haven't watched it.
Oh, you need to watch it. It's the same people who did DBZ, Team 4-star.
Team 4-star is goated.
Yeah.
I found one. It's an AOT abridged. I found it on I think it's TikTok. It's called a Slap on Titan.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
I think that's
And it's
done
just
by
Levi.
I think that's done by Project
saw a clip, it's-
Mouthwash.
I saw a clip and it's Levi and Aaron's in jail. He's like, hey, your last name's Jaeger. Jaeger, bow! And he just walks away. He's like, that's your fucking last name.
Dude, not even a month after Solo Leveling started airing, there was already an abridged for it.
Yeah, I've seen some clips of that. Some of it's pretty fucked up.
Yeah, they lean into the sibling.
Yeah, that's pretty
lot.
fucked up.
I didn't even notice you rejoined the party. Go.
Yeah, I thought it would have let me into your zombie net.
But yeah, I got nothing after that.
Fine, fuck it. So mine from Solo is going to be this moment here. Where is it at?
Oh my god, Iron!
I had a feeling it was that one.
Wait, wait, like a wise.
You know what one I like more than him calling out Iron like that? Which I don't think it's. It would have been in today's dub episode. And when he tells off the leader of the Hunters Guild,
Yeah.
that's like a goated season 2 moment. Season 1, oh, what's a good moment from season 1? There's episode 4 where the Japanese voice actor literally started coughing up blood because of the scene against the.
It was the
snake.
fight against Icarus.
The fight against Icarus is very good, but I think what makes season 1, like the moment that encapsulates season 1, isn't even
Episode
in the
6?
anime. It's not even in the anime. It's Alex Lee's TikTok of all the different ways to do the Arise scene.
What do we like Arise?
Erect.
Yes! No!
Erect. Wakey.
And then the fact we got Wakey Wakey in the dub is just amazing.
Oh, what the fuck are we playing?
Gunfight.
Oh,
But yeah, that's basically gonna do it for today. Cope, you wanna close us out?
damn! I didn't get that far.
You didn't get that far in the training. Oh no. What are we gonna do? Both up top.
Big son of a bitch.
I said they're both up top.
Running away.
Run, Forrest! Oh shit!
Damn.
Unfortunate.
Okay. No, you got this. You're good.
All right. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. Next week, we don't know what we're doing yet. If it's either going to be a Wormhole or a review for next Saturday. If you came in late and you want to watch this from the beginning, the VOD will be on Twitch for a week, but it will also be on YouTube on Thursday. The YouTube link is in the About section on Twitch. And then tomorrow, we're going to be doing our next episode of season... So someone just killed himself in this game. Below. Next episode of season 4? We're on season 4, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, next
Yep.
episode of season 4. Which there are tiebreaker votes going on right now if you're with us live. Don't matter if you know the character or not. Get your vote and cause some chaos.
There's no there's no tiebreakers.
None of them are tied right now?
Oh, none of them.
Oh. I mean, they're tiebreaker votes, but still. Because these characters were tied.
They're both down low. Watch behind you.
Yeah.
Good morning to you!
Oh my god!
To you!
My thoughts are all over the place. Ah.
Damn, that aim.
Still got it. We'll actually have nominations for next Sunday's show, though, so I'll try to make sure to get those posted at some point. But that's going to be out for us. Anyone else got anything else to say?
Correct.
Oh my god. Alright, we're still working on a new catchphrase for our outro, so adios, motherfuckers!
Atomic.